Hi, everybody. We're just doing a fireside chat here. If you're not aware, we are going to Northwest Utah for our next out-of-state trip. And instead of me typing up a long, boring thing of what to expect, Matt and I decided to sit down and just have a conversation because we just got back out there from scouting. So just give you a little heads up. We at TWL are going out of state again. Last year we went to South Dakota, and this year we're going to Northwest Utah. Just an hour and a half outside of Salt Lake City. Mark your calendars. It's Sunday, June 21st through Friday, June 26th. Now, you know that Sunday, what day that is, Matt?
Father's Day.
It's Father's Day. So
Perfect excuse.
Perfect excuse.
Perfect.
That's your gift. That's the gift to yourself. So we're just outside of Salt Lake City, a lot of population, but awesome environment out there. So Matt, we're staying at Daniel's Summit Lodge.
Yep.
What'd you think of that place?
It's beautiful. A lot of people asked me about it. I said, if you could picture the perfect log cabin up in the mountain resort, it's it.
It is.
It is.
It's nestled among the mountains, is what it is. So Daniel's Summit Lodge, we have all 40 rooms reserved. We have the entire lodge itself. It's an old lodge. It's awesome though. It's got all the amenities of it. Like I said, nestled among the mountains. It's got a lot of stuff we need though. It has fuel on site.
Yeah.
It's got a restaurant.
General store.
General store. What's all that general store, Matt?
Hey, if you forget your toothbrush, your deodorant, even some spare underwear, they got it.
They got skivvies. They got Monster. They got energy drinks.
Yeah.
They got novelty
Fudge.
t-shirts.
They got fudge.
They got fudge. They got antiques. They got a lot of awesome stuff. So the lodge has everything we're going to need is what I want to tell you there. One of the things, our friend Seamus had a question about it.
Dry county?
Yeah.
It is not a dry county. It is not.
Not a dry county. It does have a pool. It's not a water park. It's a pool. It's got a hot tub. It's got multiple patios.
Yeah.
An awesome fire pit that we can hang out at night. Got some games, beanbag toss.
There's some space out in the back to do anything. Set up cornhole, whatever you want. Lots of space to hang out.
Yeah. Itinerary. People are asking, hey, what's the plan? Well, if you've been to South Dakota or any of other rides here, we follow that plan. Works out pretty good. Breakfast is done daily. So breakfast Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is set. No breakfast Friday because that's checkout. We're doing lunch on the trail on the 3 days we're riding. So we're riding Monday, Tuesday, and then on Thursday we'll have lunch on the trail. Either at an establishment, they actually might bring us lunch out on the trail, cook it and bring it out to us, all that stuff there. We have a reception, get acquainted reception. When you get out there on Sunday, it's a cocktail party, appetizers. You will have enough food to eat on Sunday. Monday, we're doing dinner. So after we're done riding, we get back, clean up. Monday, we got dinner. And then on Thursday, we got our
going away,
our arrivederci dinner there. Tuesday, you're on your own. There's a restaurant on site. You can go explore wherever you want. You can jump in your car or whatever you want. And then on Wednesday, you have your own day completely. We will have breakfast for you. It's more of a continental breakfast on Wednesday. And then Wednesday is your day to yourself there. A lot of people asking. Transportation. So what can you do, Matt?
Well, first and foremost, you can drive your truck and trailer. It is 22 hours in a perfect world. Hauling a trailer, I would plan on longer, is roughly 1,200 miles each way. So I would plan for 2 days out, 2 days back, just to be safe if you're going to do that. Otherwise,
you can fly out there. You can fly out there and ship your UTV. So that's what I'm doing is I'm flying out there. I'm taking 1 day. My time is worth more than the 2 days in the car with my kid. I don't think I want to keep doing that there. But you can fly out there and ship your UTV. So we have 12 spots lined up. Salisbury, Dunaski, those guys got something lined up for me here where they would take your machine out for you, ship it out there. We have 12 spots available. Drop your machine off the prior week. He'd get it out there, come back. He's hauling mine out there, his stuff out there. Then he'd bring your machine back for you also. So you can fly out there yourself. There's a couple options to get a 2-seater out there, or it's about $2,000. To get a 4-seater out there, a crew, whatever it is, it's $2,500. But I only have 12 spots, so those are going to fill up. Or you can arrange yourself. I know there's some other guys are truckers out there. You can figure out what you want to do there if you don't want to spend the time trailering or you don't want to take advantage of ours. We only have 12 spots, so when they fill, I can't get more of them that way. Rental, you can rent out there. I looked into that. Renting is the same price as shipping. If you're like me, I'd much rather drive my own machine than use someone else's rental that doesn't have as nice tires and all that stuff there. But if you have a machine that isn't capable and you want to rent out there, we do have a rental set up there. It does run $2,500 for the entire week, and you will have a Razor or a General or something out there that you could have out there if you had something that wasn't equipped to ride out there. If you're going to fly out there, and you get your machine shipped, you can Uber, you can rent a car out there, you can do a Turo, which is what we did once before, or coordinate with other riders. So you can always carpool with some people here. If you sign up, there's a lot of you guys who, if you're not friends yet, you'll become friends, but you can coordinate that. Once you're there, your UTV can most likely be driven on most roads. We're still finalizing that, but you might be able to just jump in your UTV and go if you do Uber there.
Otherwise, you can take the trail to the roads, but there is one main road that I just want to verify, which we'll get that out shortly here.
So that's what we have going on there. So Matt, you're experienced out there now.
Yeah.
One whole day of riding. What are the trails like?
I would say the trails are technical, but very manageable. You will not be using a winch to get over obstacles. You do have to pay attention at all times. We are in the mountains. The lodge is roughly at about 7,000 feet. Tom and I got up just shy of 10,000 feet, and there's still higher to go. We only spent one day. So I would say technical, you need to pay attention, you need to be alert, be aware of your surroundings, your people, but nothing crazy like going over rocky trails in Windrock, Tennessee, or anything like that.
So technical, as in you have to pay attention.
Yes.
Not to zone out.
Right.
All right.
It's not Wisconsin.
It's not Wisconsin. It's I would say it's more gorgeous than Deadwood.
Oh, yeah.
I think just
twice as high.
Twice as high.
Twice as high.
I think there's gonna be some scenes. I think we're gonna not go as long a days. I think we're gonna make some multiple stops on the trail to stop and take a look and absorb what awesome scenery we're gonna have out there. We're gonna break into groups. Okay, if you've not ridden with us before, we're gonna break into groups as your riding style and your UTV. So don't worry about your skill set necessarily. We'll make sure you get there and have fun. But we'll have 3 to 4 groups is what our plan is right there. So Matt, I need you over here now. This is the big one.
Okay.
What UTV can you bring out there and why?
So to try to simplify it, we're gonna say 82 horsepower minimum. There's a lot of different models, a lot of different makes. So to make it simple, we're gonna use 82 as the number. And the why is because you are getting up higher in the elevation. You have horsepower loss. Some fuel-injected models kind of overcome it, but you're going to want that power. You don't want to be out there with lack of power. You will not have a good time or a good experience.
Yeah, so 82 horsepower is equivalent to Ranger North Stars are 82 horsepower.
Can-Am Defender.
Can-Am Defenders are 82 horsepower, and that's the minimum. Okay, you'll be good out there. It's just that elevation really robs the power out of there. So I'm not trying to discriminate over anyone who doesn't have a nicer, newer machine. It's the fact that when you're out there, you won't be having fun, and the people around us won't be having fun trying to have you keep up with them there. So that's the mandate is 82 horsepower. Look that up there.
So then with that,
what else we need?
Have to be street legal. A little bit different than South Dakota. If any of you guys were on that one, horn, you could get away with an air horn. This, you need to have a horn. You need to have the horn, and you need to have the license plate light. In South Dakota, there's a little bit of a slide, get around, not a big deal. Here, you have to have it. So turn signals, horn, mirrors, license plate light.
Yes. And those are things we can hook you up with too. Again, yeah, we're a business. We're going to sell you stuff, but we also want to make sure you're all set. If you don't have that stuff, that's great stuff. And yet it does translate back to riding in Wisconsin.
For sure.
You know, like I have, the old Expedition here has turn signals, and it's sure nice to have just when you're riding in traffic there. So that's something that you don't have to have today when you sign up, but you need to have it before you get out there. What else? What should you carry?
Got to bring a spare belt. Absolutely. We're going to be climbing. You're going to be loading the clutches and the belt and the drivetrain more than you do in Wisconsin, more load. So spare belt is a must, almost non-negotiable.
No, it is non-negotiable.
Correct.
You must have your own spare belt with you. I hope you never use it. That's the best insurance we can have.
Legitimate tires, 8-ply minimum. and highly recommend better tires. You are in the Rocky Mountains. It is a rocky terrain. It is not sand and gravel like Wisconsin, so good tires is strongly suggested.
So heavy tires. If your tires are worn out, it's probably due before you go out there. And then UTV permits. I looked in there. It looks like $30 for an out-of-state UTV permit. We will get you the information you need to get. You are responsible for your own UTV permit. And hey, Matt, how much should they dress out there? As much TWL apparel as you can?
As much, yeah. We have a new fall line coming. It'll be no, I'm just kidding. So we are going towards late June, but we're almost guaranteed that when we get to the top of some of these summits, we will be in some snow. Now, it'll only be a couple inches, but I would imagine that the weather could be 40 degrees in the morning. So the best way I could summarize it is late winter, early spring apparel, all the way to summer. The day might start at 40 and we might end at 75, 80. So bring some clothes, layer up, be prepared. Shoes, also really good shoes, good footwear. Again, it is rocky terrain. No, I cannot bring my flip-flops.
Cannot wear your Crocs. Now you're in four-wheel drive mode. But also making sure, because we're going to be on the top of the mountains there, the snow's going to be melting. It's going to be wet in some areas there. Rain suit or a change of clothes. Just be aware that it could be cooler on the top there, and we're going to have some sloppy trails, which is fun, but just know you could get wet, and just think about that for packing-wise right there. Also, helmets for anyone under 18 years old. All right, that's a law.
Yeah.
Again, I would still strongly suggest wearing a helmet. All right, if you bonk your cabeza on the side of your roll cage, it's gonna hurt. So I will be wearing my helmet, but it's not legally mandatory. Other things. Wednesday is your own day. Explore the area. Matt, what are you gonna do on Wednesday?
I'm going to try to get out golfing because I love golfing and I want a true mountain golf course. But otherwise, Park City is literally right down the road. They hosted the Olympics. They're hosting the next Olympics. I haven't yet ventured in there, but that's on my bucket list too, to go check out the Olympic Village. It's right there, and I'll never be closer.
What's that terrain park that's 4 hours away?
Moab. So if
Moab
you're feeling very adventurous, you can make it to Moab.
It's 4 hours. That's on your own. So you can plan that. You're probably not going to be closer in your life with your UTV,
Correct.
But it's still another 4 hours. So you can go to Moab if you want. But Wednesday, make your travel plans. Have fun with that stuff. You know, it's a vacation. Heber City is a large city that's it's within 30 minutes of the lodge. So we are remote, but we're also 30 minutes from Subways and McDonald's, liquor stores for you.
It's a bigger town. It's total complete civilization.
Good steakhouse if you want to get a good steak, etc. So we are
Right.
not in the boonies, but where we're hanging out, it feels like the boonies there. But almost everything you need is at the lodge. There's not much else around the lodge. So we will spend most of our time at the lodge. When you get back, clean up, shower. The lodge has enough stuff to do to hang out. I don't know if there's a tattoo parlor close for some riders, but
we can find one.
I'm sure we can find one in Heber City.
Maybe it's a tattoo non-friendly
We'll
county.
get some hennas. Yeah, we'll get some hennas out there. So, cost. Everyone's like, "Whoa, that sounds awesome." I never had this kind of feedback from people saying, "Sign me up, sign me up, sign me up." I want to go over what it's going to cost. All right. So, you are going to have Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. Check out Friday morning. That includes dinners on Monday, Thursday, cocktail party appetizers on Sunday, breakfast every day, your lunch on the trail on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Yep.
That's all included in there. For price for two, I got packages starting at $39.99. That's two people. Anyone under 18 is not anymore. It's free. All right, no more cost there. There is additional rider if you want to jam more people in your room, but the rooms are priced for two. If you sign up now, like I said, we have 40 rooms available.
Correct.
All right, when they're gone, they're gone. I can't manufacture more rooms. There are 40 rooms available. If you sign up and pay in full by October 31st, there's a $300 early bird discount. You'll see the coupon code on the form. If you don't want to pay up front and pay the total amount up front, you get a $100 discount with a $500 deposit. So you can put $500 down. There's a code for that. You get a $100 discount on there. Your full payment must be done by February 28th. People are asking, hey, what about refund? What if I don't know what's going on? First off, you're not going to miss this. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself? That'd be lunacy, you know?
Yeah.
But if something happens, you get a full refund for a cancellation if before May 1st, 2026. After that, you're locked in. If I can fill your room, if you have to cancel after that, if I can fill your room, I will give you a full refund. But if not, I cannot cancel. There's no proration on that. So just let you know that. There are a couple options to get out there on Saturday beforehand if you want to get out there Saturday, and if you want to stay an extra day. There are a couple options that way. Those are there. And if you sign up early, either way, I will get you a free TWL Utah Edition t-shirt and a nice TWL Utah hat. All right.
And it won't cost you a tattoo?
It will not cost you a tattoo. Claudia behind the camera there will be designing that for us in a little bit here. But you'll get a free hat and t-shirt. Some people have said, hey, well, I want something to remember the trip by. We're going to get that back on there. So that's what we got going on. Again, 40 rooms, limited. It's a trip of a lifetime. All right. We will probably not go this far in our lives with our trips. All right. These one-day trips are awesome, one-day travel trips. But this is awesome. You can't pass this up. Matt, you got anything else to add?
I agree. Sign up early. It is a beautiful experience. When I was younger, I was lucky enough to live in Wyoming for a year, so I got to see the Rockies, but they are something to see. I mean, you go see the Smoky Mountains or the Black Hills, it's one thing, but truly being in the Rockies, it's breathtaking. Tom and I were at some summits, 10,000 feet. You're as far as you can look out, and you're seeing peaks everywhere and nothing. I mean, it's a great experience. This is what it is. It's a really, really great experience.
Yeah. So nothing like seeing the world by the seat of your UTV.
For sure. And you're driving places that few have, 1%.
Yeah. So we'd love to have you ride with us. If you have any questions, feel free to text us at the store, 920-233-3070. Just put attention, Tom, and I'll answer as many questions as I can. I try to do this video so we can answer as many because I don't want to have to answer 100 questions if I can help it, because I want to try to get all the information out to you right now. But yeah, Max, Katie, myself, neighbor Ryan are coming along.
Yeah, my whole crew.
The
wife, the 3 girls, we'll be there.
We'll be there.
We won't miss it.
It's going to be
nothing but a blast.
We'll see you guys.